Hello again, YouTube. This is Kelly at Kelly's Crafty Thumb. I wanted to get on here. I need to do a haul because I have made a mess of my room or my shed already. I kind of put everything, I organized things recently so I could start making some cards, and it's a disaster because, I can't have just one hobby. I have to have three. So I want to get this stuff put away, so maybe start doing cards again or get back into my journals. I'm not sure, but I want to get this mess cleaned up. So this is kind of a little Thrifty Thursday, just show and tell of junk journal supplies that I've gotten. It's a little bit mismatch of everything, and I'm going to link the host of the hashtags down below. And as you can see, it's very messy around here, but that's what a crafter's desk always look like, right? And I kind of got a little bit of purple distressed ink on my desk, and it's a mess. So the first thing is I got another of my bundles of Tim Holtz fabric from the palette, and this is the green. So this isn't really Thrifty Thursday, but I had to bring it out here from the house, so I wanted to kind of show you guys what they look like. It looks like worn wallpaper. I thought April was supposed to be my favorite color in the teal, but I'm not sure if they're like a month behind where I got them from. So, but the teal is supposed to be like the best. But I was happy with teal being in April because that's my birthday month, but I guess I'll get that this month. I think they just got it in. It's got to be shipped here soon. But yeah, they're so pretty. And some of them I want to make journal covers out of, but there's never enough time in the day, right? This one's cool. And actually, I think I have a moss fabric that looks just like this. So it just looks like wallpaper. Here's the stamps. This is kind of greenery. Pretty cool. And then map pages of the world. So pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna have to reach behind me and get some of the stuff that I need to show. So don't mind me if it's a little noisy. Okay, so this was my little Hobby Lobby haul. I went today. I haven't really been because it's not really a Hobby Lobby. It's not a hobby store anymore. It's more of a home decor, so I don't go very often. But I've seen some people hauling some paper pads, and I was going to check them out. But I was too late, so that's okay. I don't need more paper. But I got a few things. So some Fabric Fix glue, just $4.99. I got 3 packages of these. So maybe I can use them for like envelopes or something. They're only 57 cents. Found this cool fabric. Let's see if I can rip it off. I just seen map and I was like, oh, that's really cool. So, the remnants. So that's pretty cool. Oops. And there's quite a bit there, so I thought that was really cool. So I snagged that. Let's see. I got this little piece. It was 90 cents. But I just liked the material. And it just looks like, denim. So I don't know if I can use this in snippets or color or cover. I think it's 2 separate pieces. So unless it was a small cover, might be able to use it. I'm not sure. And I got this trim. It wasn't on clearance or anything, but it was 40% off from $6.99. Got these. They're just like chalk labels. So I could use those in journals. Pretty cool. Some Eileen's tacky glue at $1.49. I got 2 stamps. Find the other stamp. So I just like these little sprigs. And it's only $2.49. They weren't on sale or anything, but and then I got this because I don't have a lot of Mother's Day and Father's Day stamps. So and it's $3.99. So if I use those for my cards, that'd be great. I got this. It wasn't on sale either because Tim Holtz never goes on sale anymore. But collage papers, $5.99. There is 30 pieces. So I got this paper pad just because papers were on sale and I kind of like the prints in this. Let's see if I can open it. I should open it before my video. Sorry, guys. I just liked all the florals, so. Especially that one's pretty. Ooh, I like that one. Butterflies. Butterflies. Floral. I like that. How that's kind of like not in the hexagon. It looks like wallpaper. Oh, that's really pretty. And I kind of like that they're this scaled down size. Yeah, I don't think there's any one of these I don't really like. I think I like all these patterns. I like how Hobby Lobby is actually, I mean, they're scaling down their paper section, which I don't like, but at least they have patterns that for papers I like. They're getting kind of into the junk journal kind of papers. So double-sided foam, just that'd be nice to have, and it was 50 cents. And then I got an apron because I'm going to make an apron for one of the girls I work with. I'm going to put her name on it because me and the other girl I work with, we have her name on ours, but she wants one with her name. And then I got this bin and another one just like it, the auction. So we'll do auction stuff next, I think. So let's put this stuff back in here. Sorry about having to reach over. Yeah, I need to get this shed cleaned again. Okay, so this is the other bin, but I have got a lot of all these little teapots that are crocheted, and I thought they were adorable. So got quite a bit. I'm not sure how many there are in there. And then I got this little like doll dress. I'm gonna see if I can clean it up and see what I'm gonna do with it. Just thought that was kind of cute. And then I got some napkins. I'm not sure what I will do with these. They just, you know, when they come in an auction lot, you just kind of get what you get. So there's that bin. Okay, this is the next one. This is all pretty much music paper, vintage music paper. This was 1926, so almost antique. But I make music paper bundles, so I always am needing music paper. So X28, I think. No, 27, I think. So this was just some like craft books. This has about Cabbage Patch, another Cabbage Patch cross stitch design. It's okay. I kind of like these. I'll probably sort through them and see what I want out of it, and then see what I'll do with the rest of it. Kind of cute. I probably got it for $1, so I like this one. But they're not colored, so except in the middle. And then this one. So that's that. Some more music. Let's see if this has a date. 41. But yeah, I'll probably use those for my music paper bundles, or I'll just list them as a lot. I'm not sure. But a lot of people like using music paper for crafts and stuff, so this one's pretty old. Let me see if it has a year. 37. This one's really cool. The most popular plantation songs. I might just look through that because that's kind of cool. See if I can get a year. 1911. So, definitely old. The Oregon, I can't say words, sorry. I hate when they put an L in there. I think L is like 50 or something. I can't remember. But I got somebody's writing. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's kind of nice because you can fold them in half, and it'd be perfect for a journal. Another Oregon. And this. And then these were just newspaper, but they were mostly like, so they came like this. So you see news pictures, but then it's about like facts about Nebraska. So I might go through these and see if I want, because I think I have another lot that I got that has all these stuff about Nebraska. So I might just look and see what I can get for ads. So like that one's pretty cool. And some of these old pictures. Some of them, the ads, they're kind of big or not very interesting. So we'll see. I'll go through them and see what I can find out of here. There we go. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I have another scrapbook that has a lot of this information. Or have these bygone Nebraska. See, there you go. That would be really great to use. So we won't go through all of that, but there's quite a bit there. Pretty cool. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to move quickly so I don't have to bother you with too much stuff. Okay. Let me put this behind me. Okay. I'm going to do the craft box last. But I got this big box of auto seat covers, and it looked like old teacher stuff. Well, not that's what's on top, but I got a lot of picture frames, but some of these are really cool. Let's not stab myself. So I might use some of them and actually put pictures in them. But I thought they were really cool. They're definitely vintage. This one's really cool. So, and then this was in a frame, but I just took it out. It's just an advertisement, but it was pretty. And then this is like really in there, so I might just put that up there like that. And then I have these that had stamps in frames. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'll probably take them out of the frames and just have the stamps. And then here's a picture of some kiddos. Cute. I might see if there's anything else in the inside. And then another one with stamps in there. So that was that box. All right. Yeah, some of this is just kind of odds and ends. Oh, more frames. I think this is the one that had that one picture in there. I don't want that one. This one's kind of cool. It's very detailed. And this one's like kind of deep in there, so maybe I'll do something with that. I'm not sure. So Nebraska Folklore, and this has a few things in here. Oh shoot, and I already was starting to take them apart, but I got an old ledger book, like the big long skinny ones. And most of it is empty, like empty pages, but there were some actually old vintage receipts in there, which is really cool. And then I got a lot or a scrapbook, one of those old scrapbooks of somebody that passed away. They had all the cards that they had, the sympathy cards, and I took all of those out, and they were glued in. So some of them were had foxing like lines, like it would be like this part would be like a brownish color, and the rest would be white. So I salvaged what I could, but I left those in the house. So just a couple things. Birds. And here's another vintage songbook. Let's see. Year. Definitely old. I don't see a year. Let's see this back. 1923. Let's see. Teacher plans. Yeah, see that? I think this was a teacher that had all this. And that's what a lot of it is kind of stuff like this. So I'm going to go through that and see what I can put into bundles, because I have bundles in my Etsy and my eBay shop, but I might include these in with those. So yeah, it's kind of cool. And then another one here. I think she might get these, yeah, from Anne Marie's workshop. So Miss Rosemary Gormelli. Yeah. So those would be really cool. I mean, even if you cut them out or use them in a journal. Two of those. Yeah, I'm just stacking. I got a craft ranch over here. So then we got more birds. I actually have like a big bundle of these pictures of birds. Oh, bald eagle. So yeah, a lot of teaching material. Catchy Loose Leaf Play Series. These would be like almost the perfect size to go in a journal. You just have to reinforce it because it's kind of coming apart because it's been folded so much. Oh, a goose. That's definitely old. Okay, let's see. Yeah, just more of those like drawings or cutouts. Am I too close? Sorry if I'm a little close. It's kind of hard with this box. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Okay. Put that over there. Hi, Haley. Haley wants to join. Yeah, some kids' artwork that she kept. Oh, here's some outline in Nebraska, looks like. How is that like? Huh. It's like really faint on there. That'd be kind of cool. I have a couple Nebraska journals. A squirrel cut out. Yes, just some kiddos' artwork. I'm going to move this out of the way. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's like a little coloring book. Alright. Just old like construction paper. And I don't know if this looks like it. To me, no, like it looked like maybe it was carbon copied. I'm not sure. I'll have to see if there's, because like this is darker. It'd be nice paper to go in junk journals. Little construction paper. Kind of cool. Oh, that can use that for making a journal. There's another envelope. Yeah, just more like lesson plans. I just wonder how old some of these like assignment things were. Let's see. I'm gonna guess that's probably some of the same. Yeah, there's a bunny in there. Kind of cool. So I might make, I'll see what I can do with those. If anybody would like a bundle of teacher plans, let me know. I will see what I could do. Yep, definitely gonna have to organize this. Okay. Okay, let's move this box. I think this is mostly all the same. Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. And then some artwork from some kiddos. So that'll be fun to go through more in detail. All right. Last thing I got is this box of like sewing notions. I already kind of, this came separately, these sewing patterns. This is kind of cool. This like receipt. I'm not sure what it was from, but maybe I can scan that. I don't know if it has a year for sure. But got some boxing, but a little cute envelope. So I just already went through it. Got the little receipts that I found. Just a couple sewing patterns. All right. Yeah, I haven't really gone through this other than I put, I think, this in there from another box. So we're going to go through this. Try and make it quick. I'm not sure what used to go in here. It says Sears. Oval, head, solid, brass, chrome-plated wood screws. Interesting. Okay, let me get... I was going to get like a box to put everything in that we've already gone through, but I don't know if I have one. We'll do that. Okay, some button cards. Some thread, button, seam binding. Those are cool buttons. More buttons. Ooh, that one's cool. I've never seen that one before. Some metal or some rickrack. Some more rickrack. Some more buttons. My son's trying to come in here. That one's kind of cool. Some tape, some rickrack. Buttons, 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 buttons. Those are interesting. Oh, those are really cool. I think those, I'm not sure what these, they look fancy. I don't know anything about buttons, really. Some thread and a button. Button covers. Buttons. Ooh, those are kind of cool. So anyone, buttons that are full, I'll keep them on, but usually if they don't have all their buttons on them, I take them off. Buttons. Oh, that would be an interesting closure. Some buttons tied together. Some green button. Ooh, those are kind of cool. And then I have a little, like, pill bottle of buttons. I don't know how they got those in there, but I think I got them back in there. Yeah, just got some loose buttons on the bottom. Some thicker rickrack. Ooh, that one's cool. Some cool button cards I've never seen before. So cool. Some more buttons in the bag. Those are interesting. I'm always afraid when I'm grabbing into things like this that I'm going to get stuck with a needle. And then I'm going to get like lockjaw or something. So I get my tinnitus shot updated. That one's cool. Like that. Ooh, a little spoon. I wonder if that because my mom actually, so I went through all my mom's old stuff when she passed away, and she had this. I don't know why there's a rubber band in here, but it actually has her name on it, and it had a little spoon with it. Baby. This is baby, and then that's my cousin there. But yeah, maybe I'll just put it in there. That's interesting. All right, let's see. Some bias tape, some piping, some Velcro, bias tape, seam binding, the edging, buttons, like diamonds that look like buttons. Those are cool. Some more rickrack, some little tiny buttons. Oh, that one's cool. I always like these old button cards that I've never seen before. Oh, that one's empty. I always use those for journaling cards too. Ooh, I like those. Ooh, those are cool. Green. It's another, like, what's that word? Fastener. I like those. Oh, some hearts. Seam binding, some blanket binding, rickrack, some edging, bias tape, some green rickrack. Oh, now another little spoon. It says Kansas. I think something used to be there. Or no, Canada. Looks like it used to be a penny. Or a 25-cent piece, I mean. That's interesting. But yeah, it says Canada 25 cents. Huh. Some green rickrack. More bias tape. Oh, that's kind of cool rickrack. They're cool buttons. Some more of the diamond looking ones. Ooh. There's some cool buttons. Especially the screen rickrack. Oh, that one's kind of cool. And let's not stab ourselves with that. Those buttons are so ugly. I'm guessing they're from the 80s. Those are kind of cool. Too bad this wasn't cut. I like these cards. Some skirt facing. Oh, purple ones. Some more green rickrack. Somebody must have been doing something with that green. Oh, that's like bright green. Ooh, that's cool. Look how tiny those buttons are. Those are cool. Bias fold tape, Velcro. That's new. Oh, those ones. I like those ones too. They don't make noise like those other ones did. Those buttons. That's a pretty color. Okay, here's some another pill bottle full of. They're not buttons. I'm not sure what those are. Ooh, I like that. Featherweight. Too bad it's kind of cut on the side here. Alright, let's see if I get all of it out. Got the button, flower button, some thread. Oh, those are teeny tiny. Dang it, I wish they wouldn't have taken it all off the rest of the card because it looked like one of those baby cards. Those. Maybe a couple more down here. Alright, what did you think of that? Is that kind of worth getting that from an auction? I'm not sure what I paid for. Everything, I think I got 4 lots for like $11, so I kind of might have been like $3 or $4. So yeah, I think that is it. So I'm going to try and get this room picked up a little bit. And hopefully I can get to creating again. My internet, it doesn't work out here because we lost our power line, or sorry, power pole, our whole pole. I'll insert a picture here and show you what it looked like. We had some bad wind and knocked our whole pole down, and it fried our hub of our internet. So we have to use an old modem, and it doesn't work very well out here. So I don't have any kind of cable or anything. So that's why I kind of really haven't been out here, because I have to have noise when I'm crafting, so I have to watch something. Even if it's my TV or my tablet, whatever, there has to be noise. So I'm going to spend a lot of time out here. Plus I had a graduation, got through that. And yeah, it's just been kind of getting back to normal. And then we had a friend that was in a motorcycle accident. We've been taking care of his dog. It's just been hectic. That's how summers are, though. But anyway, thank you for coming along with me and looking at all my good finds. And we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.